Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
Why would anyone go anywhere?
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents versus Team Big Cass.
Two really strong teams. I can't pick a winner.
Well, they finally decided who's going to start this matchup. Well, I thought they did.
That didn't take long for this thing to break down.
Yeah, no, communication is lacking.
I love it.
Uh-oh, a little miscommunication to start things off. Oh, I think this man means business. Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees a belt, he likes to hit below it.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena? It's a tag team match, so the parts are sometimes greater than the whole. What can we expect here?
We don't see John Cena a lot of tag team competition, Michael. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds here. But hey, he's a true professional. I'm sure he'll be just fine.
He may dabble at being a movie star, but John Cena loves to be in that ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to see Colin Cassidy live and in person. He's like a tree with legs. He's got to be nearly 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and you can't teach that, Cole. At least that's what Enzo Amore likes to say. 1, 2. There he goes, out of the ring. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Big Cass starting to stumble a bit here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Look at this guy. He's better than what we're seeing right now.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
Aside from his overwhelming height, Colin Cassidy also brings a ton of street smarts with him to the ring, having grown up in one of Queens, New York's toughest sections.
You know, Cole, you have a lot of street smarts. Sesame Street. Move.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome. Street smarts and enormous size, huh? I think Colin Cassidy is going to do just fine here in the WWE.
That was amazing. His body became a weapon.
Yeah, that's throwing all caution to the wind. Oh, that's it. This one's got to be over after that.
Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
I expected a lot more from him here tonight.
Jeez, this is not a very good spot for him to be in right now, John. He's got to find a way to insert his dominance back into this match.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Extremely dangerous stretch here. This is a dangerous move. I don't know if he's going to tap, but I do know that he's going to be far worse off than he was before the bell rang.
It's like he's being stretched before our very eyes. Off the top rope. Sometimes when you go high risk, you crash and burn. And sometimes you knock it out of the park. And that was a perfect example of hitting it big.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. When this guy's on, look out.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button.
The Bulldog is loose and on the attack. Great move.
Who let the dog out? How much damage did... Heads up!
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
Oh, lie. He's wild in there. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
Enzo Amore is being outworked here tonight. Where do you think he should go from here?
He can't be happy with how this is going right now. Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that finally starts to change.
You know, I would have thought one of these guys would have shown signs of dominance at some point by now. That just hasn't really been the case. This guy's just getting worn out.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Enzo Amore finds a way out. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it.
Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over. A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win. I'm sitting here utterly flabbergasted that the official didn't see that. I just can't believe it.
This guy couldn't see his hand in front of his face.
And there's the reversal. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Watch it, watch it!
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Uh-oh, look at this! Oh!
Trying to put him away! You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. Cassidy is making his presence known. One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Oh my God, this is not going to be good.
No, it's not.
Look it. That may be the first time we've seen that executed.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Whoa!
He's measuring.
Not going to win many matches with that move. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. Taken down with a beautiful suplex. See what kind of response we'll get.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that suplex was perfect. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Reversal.
Wow, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome. Boy, he just got laid out. Look at this. This could be it.
Back in the ring again. Just making his presence felt there.
An impressive suplex.
Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Going for the big one. These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Here's the cover for the win.
2, 3.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory. That's a big win for this tag team. I mean, they make one hell of a team.
They certainly do.
Uh-oh. Well, maybe not. A little bit of tension here.
Little trouble in paradise.
Nose to nose.
They just got a victory. You'd think that'd put them on the same page.
Well, egos are at play here.
Apparently massive egos.
Hopefully they get things sorted out. Enough's enough. Time for the main event. Singles match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite versus a formidable opponent. Nothing like a little smackdown. Welcome to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're coming to you live. If you even think about changing that channel, you'll regret it. Stay tuned. Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Don't change the channel. We have singles action coming up.
No one's going to change any channel.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus John Cena.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it. Well, it looks like we're going to start this matchup with what? It's a friendly handshake.
Since when? Oh, I told you. I felt it coming.
Oh, my goodness. That was a cheap shot, a classic.
That's how you shake hands and mean it. Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
Some very opportunistic offense here. I wonder what Johnson is thinking at this point of the match. This guy couldn't care less what the fans think of him, which is good for him considering how much they despise him.
It's still early, but I really like his chances here tonight. He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
Who cares what anyone thinks of you? I mean, if they are not signing your checks, then they shouldn't matter.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way. You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena. And sure, maybe he's got his share of detractors, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Look at this. He's mocking his opponent.
Yeah, that makes it.
Now, stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message.
Yeah, that's adding insult to injury. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
John Cena has really conquered as many challenges as one superstar can face in WWE, and that includes beating the odds when in that ring against opponents, coming back from near career-ending injuries, and always looking over his shoulder for the next superstar, looking to make a name for themselves at Cena's expense.
Well, you're right about that, Michael. And I'm sure Cena's battles are ones his opponents would like to forget. But I know one thing. John Cena always brings out the best in his opponents because he is always going to be at his best. There's no such thing as going halfway for John Cena. Whether it's his attitude, his effort, or his ability to be a royal pain in the butt to the no-good villains here in the WWE.
Well, we've got a man in the squared circle today. I'm talking about John Cena. That has to be regarded as having as brutal a finishing move as exists in WWE.
Michael, you've got to be talking about the attitude adjustment.
Yeah, the AA. If Cena can get you up onto his shoulders, you're going to be hitting the canvas hard, and I do not think you'll be getting back up.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Hey, he's going for it again. Oh my gosh.
There it is again. This time the finisher could be enough to end the match.
This match has been awesome. Well, he may have won his previous match, but this one doesn't look too good for him.
Hang on.
I love watching these replays.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? 2, 3. He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Here's your winner, Marcus Johnson.
That's a big win for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it, now you got it. Welcome to the Royal Rumble. Enough talk and anticipation, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Royal Rumble. The crowd has waited long enough and wants to kick this thing off, and so do we. This crowd is almost as fired up as we are to get this party started. Almost. Make sure you don't go anywhere, because the legendary WWE action is coming up next. Don't you dare go anywhere, because we've got a legendary lineup ahead. A little taste of royalty in our first match of the night, a Royal Rumble.
Tonight, you're facing the best WWE has to offer. John Cena has been the guy for years now. If you want to take over his spot, you're going to have to leave it all in the ring tonight.
It's been a long 5 weeks for the challenger, but the moment's arrived. For the world champion, this is another example that each title contender must be taken seriously. We have a real fan favorite versus John Cena.
Get ready for this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it. Is tonight the night we see the crowning of a new Intercontinental Champion? Well, we'll find out when this one gets underway in a matter of mere moments.
The anticipation for this match is over, and now, here we go.
Let's get it on!
You have to wonder if the challenger has what it takes to topple what has been a very dominant champion.
Introducing the challenger from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 238 pounds, Marcus Johnson. Introducing the champion from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, John Cena.
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
King, if I know you, I'd be willing to bet you had no problem at all with what went down last week during that handshake.
You know me all too well, Cole. Of course I had no problem with attacking at that point. In fact, you almost have no choice but to attack when your opponent is showing such an obvious sign of weakness.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
But you know what? Guys, no matter the format or competitors involved, you know we're in for a great one here.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. Not looking good for the champ here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
John Cena with the offense.
What offense John Cena is showing at this point.
Ouch!
You have to wonder how much punishment that back can withstand.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck. He's really going after the neck tonight.
Yeah, that neck is going to be sore tomorrow. Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match. That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire on them. Someone's getting a taste of their own finishing moves.
Man, oh man, why would they do that?
Oh man, that'll scramble your insides. Looks as though the champ has run out of gas. I think it's safe to say that this might be the beginning of the end for the champ.
Well, he's not looking as good as he was earlier, but that doesn't mean he's done.
Well, he can't let this loss of momentum get out of control here.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs, it could be over here.
Yeah, maybe.
What a kick out. Oh, he almost had him. What a battle.
Oh my goodness. How is this not over? Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. And he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Oh, the reversal by John Cena. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Thus far, this has been a phenomenal championship contest. Who will win? Who's going home with the title?
Man, from the way things look right now, Cole, your guess is as good as mine. This has been so even, so back and forth. Who is going to win this thing?
He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time.
1, 2.
Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
How does he keep doing this? What do you have to do to keep this guy down?
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Oh, look at this. He's been opened up. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
Not this.
He's looking at it again.
Wow, he's still down after that.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Look out below.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
2, 3.
The tension, the drama, this is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this. Getting back into the ring now.
5,
Stay down. Stay down.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
6. Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
3.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
5. 1.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
The finality of this environment is so apparent, King.
I don't know about that, but this area is so dangerous.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was.
I don't know about you guys, but his finisher doesn't seem to be overly effective here tonight, does it?
7, 8.
If he keeps up this pace, this can turn real ugly real fast.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
2, 3.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
2.
It all comes down to this. One-on-one for the championship. This is where legacies are born and dreams are shattered. What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
Oh my gosh, the face.
Once again, this is for the Intercontinental Championship.
You gotta love a championship match, and this is one of the biggest.
Great reversal.
Up and over again with a suplex.
Yeah, those suplexes are working. You know, Cole, these suplexes can be just as dizzying as they are painful.
Look out. He's got his sights set on that neck region. This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
Oh, and I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here.
Of course, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first ever Royal Rumble winner back in January 1988.
3.
I don't like the looks of this, Cole. They're dangerously close to you and I here. Yeah, real close.
Oh, right through the announce table.
Well, how much did that hurt both those guys? That was insane.
6.
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Whoa!
The sacrifice you must be willing to take to compete in the big leagues in the WWE is unreal. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Well, back to unreliable.
Who's unreliable?
That was my first wife. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Not this! Maybe over.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it. Uh-oh, look at this. Trying to put him away.
Wow, here we see it from this angle.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go.
2, 3. New champion. We just witnessed what many felt was impossible.
Intercontinental Champion, Marcus Johnson.
We have a new champion. Unbelievable.
Gosh, this place is going nuts. I mean, the path these two were on for the past 5 weeks over the world title led us to tonight. And man, the match was awesome.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.